Welcome back, everybody, to part 2 of the specials. So, after taking a quick breather and all, after the train had stopped by the grain silos while they were working on the grain trains, and now we're on our way back to Pleasant Lake again. So, and while I was taking a quick breather, I was gonna film in this one, but I chose not to and decided to save it for next time. But I got some merchandise too, a couple of Indiana Rail Experience shirts and a couple of beer glasses, which I'll show maybe in another video. But for the record, I don't drink alcohol, so if you're gonna ask why I bought those glasses, it's because I'm gonna probably use them for water, milk, juice, and my other favorite fruit drinks and anything else, but no alcohol. And don't judge me though, because I'm not taking lightly to that. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any of that, so that's just part of how it is. And after all, now that we're on our way back, and oh, by the way, a couple of guests wanted to see if they could switch spots with me so they could see the other part on the coach, and I obliged. And so I got no problem with it. It's still good being on the Pacific Lounge car and just chilling out for now. But we are making good tracks and on our way back. So once the vestibule clears up a little bit, maybe in a moment or so, I'll get back out there and do some more shots. And when I get back to the depot, finish up some filming and a couple photos in front of the depot and one of the locomotives, and then just head on home and do the ending. The good thing is it won't be nightfall when I get home, though, even though it is midday right now, but it'll be sometime maybe after dinner time when I get home. But at least I'll be able to take it easy getting home, because making up for lost time and all, and having to go through the turnpike in Ohio to get up here and all, and while trying to make up for lost time on the road. But everything went smoothly and all, and I got here with 20 minutes. I got to the train with 20 minutes to spare, and all the fun has kept on going. So that's how it is. So until I get back out, though, keep enjoying the fun and all, because there's a whole lot that goes on with the Indiana Rail Experience. So now back in the vestibule, and after taking at least a 45-minute breather in the coach, the train is making its way back to Pleasant Lake, and we're passing by the grain cars again. After everything else that has gone down today, it's been pretty smooth and all, and pretty good. This vlog isn't going to be as long as the rest of the steam ones have been, the other 2 steam vlogs I had this year, but at least the fun of it still sticks around. Not to mention all the fun that happens on heritage preservation and many more. But the sun is shining bright though still in the afternoon, and the autumn's colors are really nice. With everything that goes down, everything that happens when we ride heritage preservation, after all, the fun of it still sticks around no matter what. And this is just how it is. I'll definitely ride this again next year and continue on with more fun excursions, with more videos I do, with movie reviews, video game walkthroughs, and everything I do. And when I'm living in Florida, I'll definitely find time to come back here on vacations to ride the specials. But that's the fun of it and how it all goes. So we'll see a whole lot more and all the fun too. Though part of me wishes this actually went all the way to Hillsdale, though. Maybe it would be nice and all to see some fun like that. But that's just the fun of it all as we ride along. Continue to support the fun of heritage preservation and everything else that goes around on the railroad. I would get further up though, but I'm okay where I am. That's where I'm at. Plus, this has been quite a fun experience. Oh, more grain cars. Man, the Indiana Rail Experience is so much fun. Had I been able to find out about this a long time ago, I'd be asking my dad if we could do a trip or 2 every year. When I was young. He'd probably do it maybe, though. For some fun and good bonding. Maybe even my mother's side, too. And after all, the train keeps going along and all, and everything is just always a lot of fun to have around. Steam or diesel, as long as it's heritage preservation, it's worth riding. here we go through another crossing. There's another rail fan. I gotta say, for all the fun that has come through and all with the Indiana Rail experience, it's the best reservation experience I've had yet. Plus, with the merchandise they make with the Fort Wayne Historical Society, and everything that comes together, well, that's the fun of it all. And hopefully when I ride the Indiana Christmas specials, which is this year too, there'll be a lot more for that as well. But all in all, I give great thanks to my manager Terry, my store manager Terry, and her husband Jeff and their son Austin for granting me the experience of heritage preservation with 765 on the Indiana Rail experience and the Fort Wayne Historical Society. And getting involved with more of this stuff though, I'll see a whole lot of fun and all when I continue to ride. Well, as they say, I just didn't even think what I was about to say right there. But still, ride the rails, we have fun going all out, and enjoying the fun of the railroad. But still, that's how it all goes. And I hope to give some of my friends a good experience with this next year too. Whether steam or diesel, and riding some of these specials through Indiana and into Michigan, around Ohio, wherever they're going. But I am planning to make next year the best year yet with these specials. And I'm going to have a whole lot more to show. Oh, so that's how it all goes. And I say that a lot, don't I? But hey, this is the fun of excursions. Even though if it's not highballing on a class 1, a scenic line like this is pretty good too. It's very good too. The engine gets to go at a good pace and all as well. Even though it's not like 40 or 50, but more like 25 or 35. But the fun still remains. And that's what I like. How it all comes and goes. Though I really wish the band was playing on this special. I wonder if they had maybe any diesel songs that could go along for some fun on the railroad. But the old-fashioned of old age keeps going and all. And these locomotives will be around for the long run of all the fun. And that's what makes it so exciting. And also, if you all have had plenty of experiences with the Indiana Rail experience and what you've seen before, when riding the 765 type or any other steam locomotive on shorter specials, and maybe some highballing on the class 1, sound off in the comments on what your experiences are like. And remember to continue this. Like, share, and subscribe for my channel, because the more traction it gets, and more subscriptions and followers and views, followers are subscriptions. What am I saying? But like I said, keep up with those three, and even share my videos too with other rail fans. It'll be nice to meet some of them sometime and all overall.
Oh, is this where they're talking?
Yeah, because he'll be hanging out and see this picture.
For all the fun and all. It's just like, I enjoy all this no matter what, so.
My grandson's going the other way to stick his head out, and I wanted to sneak in there and take a picture.
Sure, one moment. Socializing with other rail fans makes a whole lot more fun with everything we do. But overall, the fun of these specials just keeps bringing up so much enthusiasm and everything else. And what we do, we enjoy it. The fun of everything that happens. And on the Indiana Rail experience, it all just comes and goes. still pretty cold out here, but hey, it's worth it.
Yeah, the train's moving, so it's hard to see it.
Now here's a shot I haven't tried doing before, but taking it from the tracks. That's a good angle below. The air hoses and everything, and I'll just carry it out. The doors up and all. I can't even see the coupling, but that's the fun of it and all. Well, I keep saying the fun of it and all too many times, but I just can't really think of too many more words to say for any alternatives. With everything that happens, oh, I just said it again. With everything that goes on, I've just been enjoying myself of every time. Even when I'm not having a fun day, though, or a good day at least, I can try to make the most of it at times. But still. Also, if you were also wondering why I didn't have goggles on this one, it's because I don't need them because there's no dust or ash flying around because diesels are pulling the train. Nothing comes out of their vents or their fumes. So it's nice, cool breeze blowing in the face, and just that. But hey, you gotta enjoy it. A nice, cool autumn breeze, and scenery and everything else. Passing the farms, through the forest, woods. Oh, and even some of the swamp areas too, it looks like. What can you do out here in Indiana? But that's just the fun of it. Another horn. Do another crossing. And the pace is going pretty well too. It won't be too long, I don't think, until we reach Pleasant Lake. Then I'll just disembark and take some shots at the depot and the locomotive right there, because I don't think I'll be able to walk up to the locomotive in the front. After all that's done, this train will be going back to Fort Wayne. I think they have a yard where they store the coaches, where they store the cars here. But yeah, where they store the coaches and all. But still. That's just where it all is. It is a good scene. Hope that rail car got on my good side. But yeah, this is a good view of the fields. Out here in the hills, farms that are going around. drone and tried to get drone shots of a locomotive going by like this, and although I'd have to be very cautious on the controls, because operating a drone is not like operating those air choppers. After all, fun in that and all is a lot different. But when I get home this evening, I'll be worn out since I only slept for like maybe 6.5 or 7 hours. But I'll manage for the remainder of the day. And then it's back to work tomorrow. I can't wait to keep going and all, and just making videos and continuing my deli work for the time being. But overall, at least my life is okay for now. But only this kind of stuff makes it more fun. And the more work I do, the more videos I make, more traction I can get, hopefully. Just keep it on going. And running down and working hard on the railroad. Well, now we are passing through Angola again. And we're nearly at the depot. Anyway, it has been a fun journey, even though it was a shorter one when going down. Even though this one was shorter than the Falkland, but at least it was fun to walk through the experience. And after everything else and all, well, once we arrive at the depot, we'll disembark, get some photo shots and some more video, and then it'll be the end of the day. Drive home, and then do my closing piece tonight. And then it's just working on the editing. But all in all, well, I say that too many times. The Indiana Rail experience provides quite a fun-filled trip, alongside the Pennsylvania Historical Society. And it looks like the sports games are over. Enjoying the remaining trip with the full autumn breeze, as well as just keeping up. But after all, a special journey like this, steam or diesel, as I say, as long as it's heritage preservation, it's always worth riding. And once I arrive in Pleasant Lake, I think that concludes the Autumn Limited. I can't wait to keep doing more specials like this next year. Since, like I said, I'm going to make it my best year yet with these specials and continue on. More videos, more experience, seeing rail fans and having a lot more fun to go around. And besides, the fun of it all, well, this is just where we rail fans settle in. And if we get more courage, we volunteer and work with them. It's just all there. That's just how it is. And I hope you all have enjoyed watching the Autumn Limited vlog. And once I continue the work and all, though, there's more to come along as well. And yeah, like I said, the next train special will be the Christmas specials, maybe 2 or 3 Scooby trips. Who knows? But we're nearly there and gonna finish this up. You know, the sound of that horn up front, I actually think it's 358. So when I get off the train, after it arrives at the depot and I get some shots at the depot, I am walking up to that locomotive to confirm. Because if it is 358, I will be surprised. Especially knowing, well, from the horn comparison, because I swear it sounds like her, and I looked like I could see some imagery from back here to tell if it was that diesel. There goes the horn again. It's got to be her. So when I get off, I'm gonna go up there and find out. Won't be too long till we reach the depot. Hopefully another few minutes or so. but we are almost there. It has been a fun journey, and now we have arrived back at the depot. We are pulling in, and it's time to call it a day. Thank you all for watching this. No, that's not how it ended, but anyway, welcome back to Pleasant Lake, everyone. Finally back at the depot. That was a pretty good smooth ride, wasn't it? And now we'll just get ready to disembark and enjoy some photos and vid pics real quick of the depot and the engines. And then heading home. Okay, so now I'm off the train, and I'm just gonna quickly try to walk up as close as I can to the front engine and see if that was 358. Because if it was, I just gotta say one last goodbye to her until I head home. I just want to get a quick shot though, because I thought it wasn't her, and I really think it is her. I just need to confirm. Overall, for everything else, this has been one fun train ride. Even though, like, not as exciting as the rest, but it was all pretty exciting to ride. After all, the fun never stops, does it? When it comes to riding excursions. And all the specials, so just gotta keep it all going while looking. Why do I just say that random stuff all the time? I'll be dipped in a bunker and all. That was 358 pulling the train. And I thought it wasn't her. Well, I can say this much for you, 358. Thanks again for a fun autumn special. You were great hit on the tri-state, and you did a great job pulling the Autumn Limited back home. Well, I don't know how long it'll be till then, but I'll see you in December. Wait, that's only a month away. What am I saying? Anyway, thanks a bunch, 358, for pulling the train home. And it was great to ride on board this special. So, can't wait to see you again, hopefully for the Christmas specials, and then next year for some more fun-filled trips with 765 and all the rest. We'll see you all. I'll see you then. And once again, thanks a bunch. And you're a great diesel. Well, the Pullman cars, the circus cars, and everything else here was pretty good to see again. You know, I'm only looking at them from the outside, but that's just how it all goes. So now it's time to head to my car and head home. But the Autumn Limited was very nice. And standing right here looking at the train and all, it's like watching in a train in at a station back in the old days. But still, one can only hope for all the fun there is. And after all, well, wait a minute, others are looking back up to the locomotive. You know what? A couple of quick shots shouldn't hurt. Even though I just got a video from behind, but why not? So actually, a quick close-up and all. I saw a couple of people walk up this far, so it should be okay. Even though I said hello from a distance, I guess gotta say it one more time, 358. Good to see you again, and it was nice that you were able to pull this train well. You did such a great job. And well, letting off exhaust and all, well, it must be time to get ready to head out. But I know you got one more special tomorrow, but even so, you did a great job pulling this train back, and I can say this much, you are a great diesel. Well, a good shine to heritage preservation, patient from the modern years.
I was shocked when I saw a GP35-ish variant on the front end. I thought they had a GP.
I didn't think 358 was on this special, but it's good to see her.
Yeah.
Here, I thought it was one of the other Indiana Northeastern diesels.
Yeah.
Though I was kind of hoping 358 would be at the other end, and then the train would be facing that way. And after everything and all today, I can say this much. I have never been more proud of heritage preservation since 358, you've done such an amazing job. And I like the way you look and all. A great looking diesel for this kind of design and all the fun and all. Well, I can't wait to ride more specials with you in the future. Hopefully a lot next year with 765 and many more. Well, now I'll see you again next year. Well, no, I'll see you again in December on the Indiana Christmas specials, because that's gonna be fun, worth riding. And so until then, and have a good time off until then. 358. It's time for me to go. Oh, wave goodbye to everybody. Wave goodbye to the diesel. And now let's continue walking back and getting home. Passing by the generator car, now the Pullman car, and then the rest will be the circus cars, and moving all the way back down. Been a whole lot of excitement on this trip, and I couldn't have asked for it to be any better. Not to mention after everything else and all, but it's just fun riding the rails on these specials. Not to mention all the fun. And for this Gichigami Pullman car, I am going to book my ticket on get at least one of them for the Christmas special. And now all the rest and all. Everything else keeps on going and going. Whoa! Dang. Didn't anticipate the rocks right there. We're taking some pictures. But now let's just keep on going and get on home. All the fun and all just keeps on going and going. And they have one more Autumn Limited tomorrow, but I won't be on that one since I have to work. But it was good to get on the day off for this one. And plus, just the whole fun of it and all is just, it's all there. The ways of heritage preservation, that riding the rails and keeping everything together is just part of the fun and excitement. Now past the circus cars. There's the Franklin Inn car. I keep saying car and coach so many times, I just don't know what I'm saying at times. Though I'd like the term coaches, which is more than I like passenger cars. But hey, I guess the United Kingdom's ways of naming them just sunk in me. There's the Collinsville Inn car. And now, passing by the merchandise car, which was the open air car I was in on the fall color trip last year. Gotta enjoy all the fun that keeps coming and going. Oh, the driver comes through. Oh. Wait, never mind. He's actually just gonna keep going slowly until everyone has cleared the way. And here's the car I was in when I rode the Tri-State League special, the Silver Diner. This one was pretty good too, especially when listening to the band play and all, overall. And then here's the one coach that I had my first experience in last year. The Paul Revere car, or Paul Revere coach, which is a Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's how it is. Fun-filled experiences that come and go across on the Indiana Rail Experience and the Fort Wayne Historical Society. Oh, and here's one of the first of New York Central cars restored. Or I think first used. New York Central's, yeah, the Woodland Stream car. The one I accidentally thought was the one I was supposed to be on, but it was the wrong one. And after all, I can say so much and all with each of these coaches. It's just so much fun to be on them. Oh, and here's the depot area too. I hope they do some more painting on this depot too. Could use some more painting up here as well. And here's the car I was on, the Pacific Island from the outside. There's another Pullman. All in all, the fun is there, and that's how they keep it going. I like the big depot looking out there too. Pretty nice and all. Classic car here too, and classical truck too. And finally, one of the most prestige private coaches in the consist, the Roanoke, which is the Norfolk and Western Aaron's old preserved coach, which used on the Norfolk and Western a long time ago, and also used to believe that was part of the Norfolk Southern Steam program. And all in all, that's how it all is. That's all the coaches. And now just one more thing to do before heading to my car. One more locomotive right here. Indiana Northeastern earned 2216. It was good to have her on the train too. You know, she's now, I believe, I don't know if she's heritage or she's regular service though, both on these areas, but this is also a pretty good one though.
This is a GP35 variant.
I believe so, and this is actually a diesel I actually like a little more than the modern ones.
Yeah.
I think this is the same class that was given in place at the Pomona Fairground when 4014 was moved. Though I really wish I could see more of these though on the main line instead of the other ones. Yeah. Anyway, you too. No. Excellent job today, 2216. You pulled the train all the way to Reading real well, which I believe was Reading, at least as far as the grain trains were being operated. And then 358 did the job on the way back. Excellent job. Love the horns for both of you, and you both do pretty well. Well, for all it's worth with heritage preservation running these kinds of looking locomotives, steam or diesel, I see great value in these kinds of designs because they're good to look at and they sound pretty unique and cool. Well, even though looking at the more main consist of diesel locomotives that are used on the main line of Class 1s, they are nice. And I'm pretty sure Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern and BNSF and CSX has a few of them still in this design. But overall, though, at least it's all part of the use of the Class 1s and all. So, and that's how they run it. But there's a lot more to learn from them and all, especially when throttle time comes again next year. I just hope it does, because I have to blow 765's whistle, and I want to get behind the controls of her too. And after all, it's part of making a good excursion season and activities with nonprofits. It's possible. So, once again, thanks a bunch, and I'll see you all again soon. Time to head to my car. Farewell to the Autumn Limited. Until next year. Now let's get out of here. Let's head out. As the sun shines in the evening time, it makes a good color for the train in the autumn season. And I can't wait to ride on these coaches again one day, especially when highballing on a Class 1 for the fun and all. And for good experience of getting videos and photos. And bringing good positive vibes is for the Fort Wayne Historical Society and the Indiana Rail Experience. It's all there. What I love with trains and the locomotives. The fun never ends. Now, this isn't the ending piece because I'll be waiting until I get home to do that, though. But as I want to just say now, this was a really fun trip and all. So now I just got to get home. Well, first I got to find a gas station and fill my tank up though, since I didn't do that on my way here. But it'll be good to come back out again eventually, though. So for the time being, I'm just gonna get home, kick back and relax, and then do my ending short. So anyway, I hope you've all been enjoying this and all. Well, at least enjoyed the train ride, and also have enjoyed right up until now. So stay tuned, everyone, for the ending. I'll see you again, and probably in maybe a few hours, hopefully. Oh, look at that real quick. The train is heading back. No passengers, but it's being taken home for the time being. Bye, 2216. Later to the coaches. And goodbye, 358. See you next time. Well, everyone, I'm back home. I'm safe and sound. And well, as I can say this, the Autumn Limited wasn't like the Fall Color or the Tri-State Run, but it went a good distance. And being pulled by Northeastern 2216 down the line, which was good. And I didn't really think 358 was on the special, even though I didn't have enough time to check when I arrived because I was running behind. Because I only had like 20. I got there with 20 minutes to spare and only 15 minutes until departure, since I had to get my phone connected back to my vlog stick and my laptop for charging, and so I could record while walking up. And it was pretty good. It was a pretty good run too. I didn't need a wristband, and the Pacific Island lounge car I was in was really good. Nice and comfortable. And I also met another guy who wanted to know my channel name, which was really good too. And I told him, and he looked pretty good for him. Also got some souvenirs too as well. Although, like I mentioned earlier, but I wish I could have filmed in the souvenir car, but I didn't have a moment for it. So, still, after everything else though, that run was really decent. And recording all the coaches as I walked all the way back and all, which was nice. And it was really good to see 358 and all. Like, I thought it wasn't her, but it was her pulling the train all the way back. And I walked all the way back up, but I thought I wouldn't be able to get a photo of her, so I did a small one from the distance. But then I saw others walk up to her, though, and so I followed along. And then I took a couple of selfies and got a couple pictures, thanks to another couple of passengers to take a picture of me with her. And I got some good video and shots and a couple of video selfie spots with her too. I said goodbye to her, and I'd see her again on the Indiana Christmas special, which I look forward to in December. And like I said, I'll probably book maybe 2 or 3 specials on that run. And I have to ride that Pullman car before it goes back home after December. So, or after Christmas at least. But overall, the Autumn Limited was nice. I didn't get any refreshments or anything, but it was okay. And filming from the vestibule, it was nice too. And even though there weren't many rail fans out today because it was a diesel special, and most people are normally a lot happier when they see steam locomotives on specials like that. Oh boy. But overall, I had a fun time. And I can't wait to make it back out again. And plus, many other things too. But when I go back to Indiana, I'm going to make sure I have my route set on time. Or actually set a little better, because since I had to go through the toll booth in the Ohio Turnpike, I had to get all the way there. Oh, Jesus. All those sirens. But overall, during the time when I was out there, I was moving fast down the road, though. But I was keeping to the speed limit, though. And I thought the turnpike would actually hold me up a bit, though. But it did it for a second, though. But I managed to make up for lost time, because I thought I'd only have 15 or 14 minutes left. But I managed to shave off another 5 or 6 minutes and attain at least 20 minutes to spare when I arrived. And that was good. And then after seeing the train leave, while I was taking my car to fill up with gas, so I could make it all the way home safely, I got that one last shot of the train being pulled away in 358, disappearing into the distance. It was nice. And when things come around again, and I'll probably ride it again next year. Even though it felt a little bit different than a Steam special, overall, it was a nice ride. And more or less, though, like, how do I put this? Heritage preservation is really nice, though, with diesels as well. Even though most prefer to see a steam locomotive in action because it attracts and all, and how well it's known in history, certain diesels that are preserved under heritage are nice to look at, too. who like the Indiana Northeastern diesels. They're pretty decent and all, and they're under heritage as well, if I'm correct, because they handle those grain trains and they assist with the Fort Wayne Historical Society's specials on the Indiana rail experience as helper engines and from behind. But also, that's now 358's spot as well, and when she's assisting 765 on any of the specials, which is nice. But seeing her pull a special on her own, that was nice. That was really good to see as well. Hell, and I can't wait to see it again. Hopefully she's leading the Christmas special at the front too. But I'm also hoping that next time the train will be right back to the way it was, or like at least this time during December when I ride it though, the train will be facing the front way though, because when I boarded, the 2216 was pulling the train down the line coupled to the back of the Roanoke private car, which was at the rear. Because last time when I rode the fall color special, when I rode the fall color special on October 19th, the train was facing the right way, heading towards Hillsdale. This time the train was reversed with 358 at the front at the other end, and while the 2216 in Northeastern diesel was at the back, pulling the train down the line, and then 358 taking it all the way back, going forward. But that was really nice and all. And though I did see a couple of rail fans out there though, and I hope their videos make it on YouTube and some of their shots too on Facebook. And the merchandise I got was good too. So, oh yeah, and I also ran into a couple of volunteers I'd seen before or earlier this year. One from the Tri-State run and one who recognized me from the Fall Color run. And it was good to say hello again and chat a little. But the track was also swaying the train a little bit though, so I think it's time for some maintenance too. But still, it'll be fun until next year, when next year's specials come around too. And I plan to make a whole lot more out of that one too. So, and I hope to see some more cool looking diesels in heritage preservation. Maybe some E or F units one day, if I ever find them. But, I will eventually. It'd be cool. It would have been cool to one day maybe blow the horn on 358 one day. Because that's a cool looking diesel. Heck, I'd even enjoy blowing the horn on 6936 one day if she ever made it out here on a special. But still, the fun never ends. And there's a whole lot more heritage preservation to see down the road. Even though most of it's going to be with 765 during next season. And a handful of diesel specials. And I also plan to make more do with 1225 next year if I can make it work. Which I do plan on doing. But still, I'm actually hoping next year when the Autumn Limited goes up and the Cadillac Tour comes, because I'm hoping they're not on the same day as last year, because if so, I'll have to probably give up one of the specials, if I can, or take a personal day if I have to, during my last year at Kroger, after I move on to Disney after that. But I do want to make sure things go smoothly, though, because I want to get a whole lot of footage and make plenty of vlogs on the railroad for some fun and attraction, and get some good content reviews and all too. But after all, I see a whole lot of fun in it still, and you all should too. And I'll see plenty more heritage steam down the road eventually. But for the time being though, I'm gonna make sure it all works out right. And I hope to meet many more rail fans and vloggers on these trips as well. And I hope to hear some good comments and feedback on my footage and all too. So, hit a thumbs up, like the video, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe, because that's how it goes. Anyway, time to end this one and make sure it's all together. Oh, and this was a 2-part video too as well, so it wasn't 3-part because the train didn't go far enough. But still, it was fun. So anyway, hey, like, share, and subscribe. Keep following the vids I post, and keep an eye out for more videos and more fun entertainment. Because there's more to come for railroad, gaming, and many other things I do. So, stay tuned, everyone, and I will see you all again, and the next upload, which whatever it is, though, still, can't wait for it. So stay tuned, everyone, and see you all again soon. And hopefully, won't be too long. But that's how it is. Farewell, everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. I'm saying that too much, am I? All right, later, everybody. Stay tuned. Aaron Prime 117, signing off.